me, I can't help you. They'll talk to you from the corporate comms department. If you need to talk to somebody, they'll get it sorted.
From the corporate what?
Communications. Corporate communications.
Corporate communications. So that is an admission that the council works as a corporation.
You tell me.
You just admitted the council works as a corporation. Therefore, council tax is completely unlawful.
Is that right?
It is. I'd like to speak to a councillor that allowed the planning commission at Names Hill.
They'll talk to you. They'll talk to me, I can't help you. They'll talk to you from the corporate comms department. If you need to talk to somebody, they'll get it sorted.
From the corporate what?
Communications. Corporate communications.
Corporate communications. So that is an admission that the council works as a corporation. You just admitted the council works as a corporation. Therefore, council tax is completely unlawful.
Is that right?
It is. They oppose the blowing up of this land. These people are blowing up. And it's causing sinkholes.
I know. No, I don't agree.
It's dangerous. Good man. Look into it, mate. Oppose it all the way. Thank you. Have a good day. I'd like to ask some questions, if you don't mind. It was mentioned earlier, I'm going forward in the court. Is that an admission that the council is actually in operation as a corporation? For profit? Are you acting on profit? You refuse to comment? Is there a corporate room here? You're refusing to comment. You refuse to comment that this is a corporation acting on profit. You can't answer me. You've already admitted it. One of you already admitted to me about 20 minutes ago. But I would like to know, just for clarity, but it's unfortunate that none of you are prepared to comment. Such a shame. It's just apathy, isn't it? It's just apathy. Or do you just not? I don't know. Is it ignorance? Is it apathy? Or do you actually believe what you're doing is right?
Thanks for your information. Can you drop your information down there?
Yeah. Yes, I've got a leaflet for you. Yeah.
In fact, there's only 4. So there's actually 12.
I'd like you very much also. Can we have a look? As well, if you looked a bit more online about this and researched it, I would really appreciate that, because it's not safe what you're doing. It's not safe. You have a voice in there, and I know you have to put bread and butter on the table. I'm sure you've got family, you're clearly a married man. I understand you have to feed your family, yeah? You have to work, but you have a voice. And you can oppose this heinous business. It's fracking and coal bed methane extraction.
There isn't any fracking taking place in Nottinghamshire.
No, it's coal bed methane. I know that.
But there isn't any coal bed methane extraction taking place here. There's exploration at the
I
moment.
know there's exploration.
So if they wanted to extract, they would have to come back to us and apply.
And you'll get another £100,000 bribe from David Cameron once you allow them planning permission to do it, right?
But they've not applied, have
So
they?
therefore, you are acting for profit by taking bribes from David Cameron.
Will you have a little conversation? Can we have a conversation?
Of course.
Right.
Sit down if you
Yeah,
want.
it's a. I'm just a press officer, by the way.
You're a press officer?
I am.
I'd like to talk to a councillor, ideally.
I'd rather have a private conversation.
Have you got anything to hide, sir?
No. It's all on record.
You are public servants, aren't you, sir?
Oh, you're not going to talk to me because...
I want to talk to you, but you've
Oh,
got
mate.
a camera in my face, don't you? So
Mate, trust me, we're not going to do you for liable or anything like that.
What I want to do is
sit and chat, we just want it on record.
just explain that the position is,
we're not
it's my understanding.
We're not going to make civil matters against you.
Let me just explain my understanding of the position, right? You know, and then you can come back to me and tell me if you think that's correct or not.
Please, take a seat.
Yeah, of course, that's right. I'm right here.
Right.
We've had an application, right? We've had an application.
You're standing above me.
Yeah, sorry. You're see now, aren't you? So, anyway.
Yeah, go on.
We've had an application for exploration up at Daneshill for coal bed methane.
Do you understand what that is? You understand that they are blowing up and poisoning the land?
Exploration, that involves drilling a hole in the floor.
We spoke to the chief engineer yesterday all about this, and do you know what he said? He said in 10 years' time we cannot guarantee the safety of the cap.
I thought we were having a conversation. I thought you were going to let me speak and I'll explain to you what my understanding is what happening.
No, right. I'm just telling you what the chief engineer from Daneshill have told me.
Okay. The application that we've approved at the County Council is for exploration.
Yeah.
So that involves drilling a hole in the ground, finding out if there's coal bed methane there, to what extent there is. Does it involve extracting it? Does it involve taking it out? That's what we've given permission for.
But they're still blowing it up. To test it, they still have to blow up the coal bed.
They've got to go into the ground and see if it's there. They don't actually have to frack or extract anything. They're not allowed to. They've only got permission to see if it's there.
I've seen the chief security officer with coal that has come down from 1,500 kilometres down. He's got that in his pocket. He's promised me a sample as well. Right? So don't tell me, right, that they're not. They're just exploratory. Fair enough, it is exploratory, but it is still dangerous. Even the exploratory part of it is dangerous. They are blowing up parts of coal to see how much methane will come up.
Well, my understanding is that what's been done is not dangerous.
Well, the chief engineer from Daneshill promised me what he never promised me. He told this group of people here yesterday that in 10 years' time, he cannot be certain that the cap that they filled its well with will not fail. And in the US, in Canada, in Australia, these caps have failed. And that's poisoned the environment. There are 16,000 wells in Pennsylvania. It's ridiculous what they're doing over there, and they won't do it here. And I won't let that happen. You shouldn't let that happen. Go and talk to the councillors. Stop the bribes. Work for the people. You're supposed to be working for the people, and you're not. You're working for corporations, taking bribes on David Cameron, £100,000, to allow planning permission for this to happen. And that's why I'm here today, to oppose your planning permission.
Bribes are... I don't know what you're saying there.
Well, David Cameron has said he'll give, and he has given, £100,000 to this county council for allowing planning permission for... Well, they're going to. Well, they're going to, because David Cameron's council.
I think what they've said is extracting shale gas, fracking shale gas.
Well, I'm opposing
some kind of payment.
Well, I don't think this is the chief engineer. The chief engineer told me that the cap is not safe. If there's an earthquake caused by fracking or through coal bed methane, and that's highly likely, that cap that they filled the well could well break, right? And that is a massive danger to Nottinghamshire. And that's why I'm here. And I think you, as a human being, need to use your voice and oppose it. Tell these councillors what to do. I want to talk to a councillor now, to be fair. I've said my bit to you, I'm sure you.
You've got your opinion.
Are you done?
Yeah. There's plenty more to say, but I don't think we're not going to go anywhere, are we, really? We're going to do it on site. So.
Excuse me,
I
sir.
don't believe what you're doing is safe.
Yeah, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, and I believe
it's a fact. When you look at everywhere else it's been done, it's failed.
I don't think that's necessarily true, is it?
It is 100% true.
Everywhere else it's been done, it's failed.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Or
The council and the government.
Everywhere it's been done en masse, it's failed. Now listen, David Cameron's already said, if this coal bed methane in Nottinghamshire is found to have enough methane for them to extract, this is going to go on every 500 yards. And you're going to get this council is going to get £100,000 per planning permission for it. And that's wrong, and that's corrupt, and that's why I'm here. Now, I'd like to speak to the council.
What you said previously was that there's been some payment made at the
Well,
moment.
promissory, no. David Cameron has promised £100,000 to each council that allows this to happen.
But you've been saying that we've been taking bribes.
That is a bribe.
Yeah, but where is the payment that's been made?
I haven't got your bank account, have I? I'd like to look at it though.
Right, I do think the time to protest, personally, I mean, obviously you'll disagree with me, the time to protest would be when we get the application, it said when, if we get the application in to extract coal bed methane.
No, I'm going to protest right now, and I'm going to protest when.
It's a bit of sort of before we've actually had the application in or dealt with it or made a decision.
Dangerous.
You believe the testing is dangerous?
I spoke to the chief engineer yesterday.
Okay.
He told me when they're done, they concrete over it. But the fact is, because of what it is they're doing, it's highly likely you could get minor earthquakes that will break the cap. And the cap is only that thick. He told me that yesterday. It's 2 inches thick, right? You get an earthquake because of the heinous business they're doing, and we're all fucked. And that's the way it is. And you can be a press man all you want, but you can't deny that. That's what the chief engineer told me.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there.
You don't know, but you support it and you're allowing it to happen.
Is Rushcliffe Borough Council a private for-profit corporation?
Rushcliffe Borough Council. This is Nottinghamshire County.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just asking about Rushcliffe Borough Council.
Private for-profit.
Alright, is Nottingham County Council a private corporation? Well, how come you can go on Dun & Bradstreet and buy a credit reference report about you? You can go on dnb.com, which is a credit reference agency, and you can buy a credit report on your council.
Okay.
So that makes you a corporation.
Looks like us. Let me tell you one thing, right? In the Conservative manifesto, fracking and coal bed methane was not mentioned once. Not once in their manifesto. Not once. The words did not appear. Therefore, like I said, the Manchester Evening News, it's a massive Tory paper, 87% of Manchester are opposing fracking. Right? So there's no social licence for it.
Here comes
Where's
the police.
democracy? The people are saying no. Right? Where's it? Don't tell me this is democracy. This is corporatocracy. This is corporate fascism.